I ain't this shit yet. So, yeah, 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 yeah. The beat, yeah, I got it. LA trying to do it best for me. My pack's fully. Tell them rest in peace. I put the beam in sport, more nobody catching me. It's trying to take my energy.
Thanks for being with us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sideline. Taking a look at Denver.
Yeah, sometimes a little trip away from home can do good. The guys tend to band together. It can be good for team chemistry, especially if the outcome is successful.
If they can get a win tonight, they might start to think, hey, it's a short trip. Why don't we see if we can run the table? It's not out of the realm of possibility, and that mindset can be productive in trying to run the table.
A couple of star-studded teams going head-to-head here, Clark. Is it all on the big names to win this kind of contest?
You know, many people think that's the case, but I actually am going to have the isolated camera on the others. As a certain guy would say, how much support will these stars get? That's going to be the determining factor. Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
SGA drives in, lays it up and banks it in.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Anthony. Right now he's contributing about 15.5 points a game. 6 to shoot. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
That's the shot you hope for, right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Checking the numbers, he's averaging close to 15 a game. Ooh, stolen by Allen.
That was clearly a forced pass. There was no room for him to make it.
We don't see Allen pile up the assists, but he just showed us bigs can pass it too.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Oklahoma City's head coach. He said they have their work cut out with Devin Booker, who can score in many different ways. Coach told me people talk about his deep shooting range, but his middle is just as lethal. And if you crowd him, he can take it to the rim. And he has the size to do damage there. Brian?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Booker for 3.
He times his blocks almost perfectly. Holmgren stands his ground and forces the shooter to commit first. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Caruso outside. Jacks up a 3. That one's good. And And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist.
All eyes on SGA, so he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
An area of the floor where Jaden McDaniels really excels. Defense.
Yeah, he's a strong perimeter defender. He's got great length, good anticipation, and he's competitive. I mean, those are the things that allow him to shut guys down on occasion. He's a big guy with a soft stroke from his charity stripe. You love to see that.
Running the show, Gilgeous-Alexander is talented as a passer.
Now here's Anthony. Driving in, and Anthony slams it in.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
Here's Halliburton. The Thunder making their last shot. Anthony outside. Over Caruso. Anthony misses.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Allen, right side. Back to Halliburton. Clock at 6. Anthony. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release and elite score.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Off the left rim and out. Nuggets trail by 6. 27 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Back to Bridges. Anthony, left side. Dort with a steal. Here's Caruso. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
And that does it for the first quarter. Thunder out in front, up by 8. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Oklahoma City.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Thunder leading by 8. Outside Johnson. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
It's Johnson with a drive. Green for 3. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with a rebound. Nuggets trail by 8. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. Mikal Bridges is very comfortable with his mid-range and in-between game. He said when it comes to the basketball court, it's not just the rims and the threes. You have the rest of the court, too. Now, not everyone is effective with those middle-distance shots, but Mikal always has been. Back to you, Brian.
He can knock him down. Thanks a lot, Allie. Pass to Williams. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Driving to the basket. Outside, Green. Green, a screen. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Grant, in recent years, we've seen the pace of the NBA game increasing.
Yeah, it stagnated in the 90s, but it is back. We're still not at the frenetic pace of the 1960s where we see over 120 possessions a game. But the efficiency is at an all-time high.
Nuggets trail by 8. Anthony, left side. It's stolen by Johnson. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Ivy with the ball. No made baskets yet. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Cephalosha. Sends it home from three-point land.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feat.
Ivy outside. Anthony outside. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Crafty down low. Melo knows how to draw fouls.
And Anthony drops them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Johnson. Got a hand on it. And he's able to get it back. Green, a screen. Outside Jones. 4 on the clock. Outside for Green. Off the mark there with a 3. Nuggets trail by 9. 1:57 left in the first half. Drills it from deep. Bedford's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, you have to be some kind of threat from distance. Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Inside. Ivy. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And look at Ivy rising above, giving it his all on that slam. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Anthony misses.
Risky strategy here. I mean, shifting their offense more to the outside, we'll see.
Really good point. I mean, you want to keep that balance, and attacking inside creates space for shooters, and having shooters creates opportunities inside, so it works hand in glove.
Pass to Bedford. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start. There's 39 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside, Green. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Here's Williams. Over Covington. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Ivy. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
You like having Ivy in the game, a combo guard who can score it himself.
Good on both. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Here's Oden. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
That'll do it for the first half. Oklahoma City ahead, up 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Trailing by 10. Following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Kings at Golden One Center in Sacramento. That'll be their second of 3 games total on this road trip. Allen can't get it to go. To the wing on the left. Here's Oden. Shoots over Booker. Yep, that one goes. Oden's got 6.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Pass to Allen. Floats one up.
That's about as good a job you can do as a defender. Affect the shot and grab and secure the rebound.
Drains the triple. So Dort got his second bucket on the night.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Back to Covington. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's the break. And the big finish by Holmgren.
Oh, so much size. Holmgren barely has to jump.
Right side Booker. Pass to Alexander Walker. Back to Booker. And here's Brown to stop the run. And again, Denver no good.
Not the start you want coming out of the locker room, missing 3 straight like that.
Now SGA. Wing shot on the way. He can't hit that time.
Only their first miss in 4 attempts. It's been a great start to the half.
Allen outside. Pass to Booker. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Covington. Dort defending. Holmgren with the block.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector. And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And Denver will go for a different look here. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey guys, Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face. Brian?
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's Anthony. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
And here is Williams. He's got 9. 1:39 left in the third quarter. Outside McDaniels. Halliburton outside. Denver moving it around. From the line. Basket counts. Anthony's got 10.
A mid-range master. Carmelo Anthony looks to attack from this area whenever he can.
On the wing, Green. Back to Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Jones. Over Anthony. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Now Bridges. No points so far. Halliburton's got an open look. Cephalosha with a rebound. On the wing, Jones. Over McDaniels. McDaniels with some nice D.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Williams. Hey, now 5 for 8, shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Anthony. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. Oklahoma City ahead, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Poole with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. A quick shot there. It's off target. So it's Denver now. Anthony in the post. Pass to Halliburton. There's a screen by Anthony. Shot clock at 6. And the basket by Halliburton.
Very good composure and control that time by Halliburton, not allowing that physical defense to affect his shot at all.
Back to Poole. Williams with the screen. And Poole with the 3. Poole's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Here's Poole. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be on Tyrese Halliburton.
Yeah, you have to admire the confidence that Poole plays with. He wouldn't be where he is without it.
Grant, you look at some of the rule changes in recent years. Does it seem to you like coaches' challenges are here to stay?
You know, B.A., it does. And I think that's a good thing. You know, I can think of a few calls I would have liked to challenge in my day. So it's a nice option to have.
And it's good for 2. Anthony's gotten 4 this quarter.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Down low. And stolen by Williams. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And let's face it, they won't get back in the game with fouls like that.
Look to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Pritchard, no good. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Pass to Halliburton. The 3-ball. Hits a 3-pointer.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Williams with the screen. Takes a step back. And that one's good. Poole.
The defense was certainly a little tardy in reacting to the step back there.
It's Anthony on the take. Fades away. The Thunder pull it in. Now here's Poole. Pritchard from outside. It doesn't go for him. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Bridges outside. Here's Bedford. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
A developing part of Bridges' game. Great job facilitating in the pick and roll there.
Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, B.A., it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Anthony with it. Pass to Bridges. It's stolen by Poole.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
When you look at the stat sheet, it's impressive this wasn't a total blowout. Their offense was in top gear all night long, Grant.
I thought the same thing, B.A. I mean, the difference in field goal percentages is pretty shocking.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Chet Holmgren.
He really influenced the game with his rebounding. Just a stellar performance. With all the work he put in, he's going to sleep well tonight. Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Alexander Walker with the bucket.
Great dime by Halliburton. Remember, he's led the league in assists.
Pass to Sefolosha. 11 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Corner shot. The rebound by Bedford. And stolen by Williams. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.